I can hardly believe it. There they are, walking in the park. How many years has it been since I've seen them? After they moved away, we just lost touch and I never really heard from them, but now they're back in town. This is incredible. I have to say hello. Is it really you? I wasn't sure from far away, but now I can see it most definitely is you. Oh my gosh, how have you been? Oh, you have no idea who I am, do you? That's okay. I mean, we were best friends for years, but it has been a long time. No, don't feel bad. It's me. I'm your imaginary friend. Don't you remember? We used to go everywhere together. We'd play in the woods and have sleepovers and make forts and catch bugs and see who could fit the most marshmallows into their mouth. Remember that one night we stayed up telling ghost stories and we got so scared we didn't go to sleep until the sun came up again? Yes, you do remember. Oh, I'm good. I've been good. I missed you a lot though. We used to see each other every day and we went to school together and then one day you just moved away and I never really heard from you again. It was hard. I know you were going through a lot and there's probably a good reason I couldn't come with you. I'm not mad at you or anything. I just missed you. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. But you're back now. You're back in your hometown and you have to tell me everything. I want to hear about what you're doing now. Oh, your life must be so magical. Remember how much we would talk about growing up? Oh, we spent hours talking about the types of jobs we would have, and we drew so many pictures of our dream houses. Tell me about your houses. Do they have water slides from the bedroom to the kitchen? I know that was your idea, but I always tried to take credit for it. Oh, you changed your mind on that? But you have a pet giraffe, right? Do you have go-karts and a pancake making machine? Oh. No, I don't either, but I'm imaginary. By definition, my house is a dream house. But remember, we were going to dig a tunnel from your house to my house so we could hang out really easily. That's okay. Well, what do your houses look like? You do have houses, right? Life turned out different than what we talked about? That's okay. That's exciting. Look, I know I said I wanted to be an astronaut for a while, but I changed my mind too. Now I want to be a vet who flies around the world in a helicopter and takes care of wild animals. Things can change, I know that. What's wrong? Of course I want to hear about your life. Yes, I do. You used to be so excited to grow up. And now that you're older, isn't it really cool? Isn't it everything you ever wanted? No? Hold on. Can we sit down on this bench? Here, sit right next to me. I wanted to ask you, why didn't you ever ask me to visit after you moved? I wanted to see you. I thought we were going to grow up together and do everything together for our whole lives. Did you just not want to talk to me anymore? We came up with so many cool ideas together. We figured out exactly what it would take to be happy. Anything we could imagine, we would just add to the list of things we were going to do someday. You remember the list, right? Did you get to do anything on the list? Most of them didn't pan out. So you tried, it just happened differently than what you'd planned? Well, if life is so much different than how you thought it would be, what is life really like then? There's a lot of unknowns. It's kind of confusing. Some of the stuff you wanted, you did get. That's amazing. That's so cool. Oh, but once you had it, it wasn't as great as you thought it would be? Oh. You wish there was a trial run? For what? For big decisions? So you could demo it before you committed years of your life to it? That would be cool. Some kind of a preview so you knew if you were making the right choice or not. So you're not exactly where you want to be or where you thought you'd be? What do you mean? You're the coolest person I have ever known. How could I ever be disappointed in you? That would be impossible. Well, it makes sense that things are different than when we were kids. There's no way to know what's out there and what will happen. That doesn't mean you failed at anything. I am so proud of you. You look surprised to hear that. Of course I am proud of you. Because you said it yourself. Life is tricky. There's so much stuff you don't know how to do yet, but you're still out there doing it. Even if it's scary. You haven't gotten everything you wanted, but you're still trying. That takes a lot of courage. I mean, it's not always going to be glamorous. You know when we said we'd compete in the Olympics one day? And we set up that course in the backyard so we could train? Gold medal athletes don't just walk into the competition one day and win. They spend years training for that one specific moment. And nobody sees that. But they're still working every day behind the scenes to make that dream come true. They're doing all this work that no one will ever notice or hear about until one day they win that medal. Ugh, I know. It takes such a long time. Everything takes such a long time. But time is going by no matter what. So I think it's really cool you're still trying to make your dreams happen. Well, some of them. The ones that still make sense to you. I have always been your biggest fan, and I will fight anyone for that title. You're just such a cool person, and you have great ideas, and I want so many good things to happen to you. You deserve to have everything you want. You don't have to avoid me because you feel bad. I hope you never compare yourself now to who you thought you would be years ago. You're doing your best, and that's enough. It's going to be different from what other people are doing because you're your own person. Every path will look different. You'll get to where you need to be. I really do believe that. You know, When some people are kids, they think what would really make them happy would be to eat donuts all day for every meal. But then you grow up and realize that would make you feel pretty sick after a while. So maybe it's not exactly what you thought it would be. Maybe that's just how life is. You think one thing will make you happy, but you discover on your way that it looks a little different than you initially planned. That's okay. No, I don't wish you were different. You're still you. You're still the person I used to run around with and make big dreams with. You're older than you were then, but the rest of you is still in there. And I like who you are, even now. You could never, ever let me down. And don't let yourself down either. You're a great person. You're growing and changing, and that is really cool. When your trip is over and you go back home again, you should let me come visit you. You've been avoiding me because you thought I'd be let down by how your life is now and the choices you made. But I hope you believe me when I tell you that I am always on your side. I know you're doing your best with the information you have. You don't ever have to impress me. I just want you to be happy. And I want to be there for you so I can cheer you on. We're not kids anymore, but we can still make dreams together. We'll make new dreams. We'll have new goals and ideas and inventions. It's never too late to think of a fun idea or something different to try. It was so amazing to see you again. We don't have to hang out if you don't want to. But I think we could still have a lot of fun together. What do you say? You'd like that? Okay. I'd like that too.